Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bruins offense will have the first crack at it in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Bruins get enough to move the chains. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the Bruins are rolling down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The Golden Bears offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Brown wants to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quick release by the QB. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Immediately fires to the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete to the right. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Jukes his way. Headed to the end zone. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Flores. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. Across the 25. He's got room. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all of the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that first down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick completion on the out route. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention he lost one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Berger. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grant behind the line. It's Flores. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bruins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He tries to take the top off. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw again. Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's a tough thing to do, man. Get this guy on the ground. You've already seen it. He's got a rushing touchdown in this football game. Down here in the red zone, you know his feet are going to be a big part of the offense. The defense was ready, and they get the sack.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the left. Fires one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack. Way to respond.
Here comes the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Let's it go to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He'll keep it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Got his man on the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Here's a heat. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. On the run, it's Thomas. Slithers into space. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.